loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige with the Page, and today we're going to be doing my Q3 statistics. For this video, I will be doing a cumulative total of where I'm at in terms of my totals. I'm not breaking it down into just the past 3 months. Let me know in the comments if that is something you would like me to do for next year, and actually just having a look down at the 3 months rather than where I'm at the end of Q3. I'm more than happy to do either. I just found that this was the easiest way to go about it. Because I do the monthly breakdowns, for me it's a bit redundant than having every 3 months, every 6 months, you know, so that's why I've done it this way. But if you'd prefer me to actually just talk about the statistics for Q3, feel free to let me know, and next year I will adjust accordingly. Also, in saying that, for my series I will actually talk through the breakdown of series started, continued, DNF'd or up to date within this quarter, rather than looking at previous ones and adding them on. But that's because I do the statistic manually, so it's super easy for me to just figure that out. Let's talk about my totals. At the end of September, I'd read 145 books, equating to 42,001 pages. I love that. My hours listened are 344 hours, 75, so it's 345 hours, which holy dooly, that is so much audiobook time, but I love it. I've got 4 reads and I've acquired 121 books. 47 of those were in Q3. In collective totals for formats, I've read 11 physical books, 23 ebooks, 27 audiobooks, 12 ebook audiobook combinations, and 72 physical audiobook combinations, which literally makes up half of my reading, and then the rest make up collectively the other half, which is just so interesting. I know that I have a preferred way of reading, I just didn't realize it came through so obviously. In terms of audience, I've read 1 children's, 45 middle grade, 40 YA, 6 new adult, and 53 adult. So pretty nice spread. In terms of books read, I've read 1 Audible exclusive, 1 Kindle Unlimited, 46 books from my library, which is also inclusive of using Libby, 80 books from my own TBR. So even if I do tandem reading, I own a physical copy of it, so that makes me feel a lot better about having acquired 121 books. Whee! And 13 other. In terms of listening via, I've done 1 from BorrowBox, 2 from Scribd, 7 other, 18 from Audible, and 87 from Libby. Yes! Yes! I love this. 75.7% is from Libby of the audiobooks that I listen to. Far out. Amazing. In terms of series, I've read 39 standalones and 106 that are part of series. To break that down further, for Q3 only, I've started 6 series. I'm up to date with 2 at the end of September. I've continued with 8 series, reading 11 books, so like there were 3 animals I think, and I've finished 5 series. In terms of star rating, I still have 1 at 1.5, 2 3 stars, 19 3.5s, 57 4 stars, 34.5, and 36 5 stars. Jesus. So my average rating is a 4.25, which I'm happy with. In terms of genres, sci-fi and fantasy are finally closer together. Like fantasy is 46 and sci-fi is 47. This close, and 36 of those 47 are animals. I definitely have played catch up. But outside of that, I have 16 paranormal, 10 contemporary, 5 romance, 4 horror, 3 classics, 3 historical, and 3 thrillers, 3 dystopian, and 3 non-fiction. I really like 3s. Okay. 1 erotic and 1 anthology. In terms of author status, I've read 43 new to me authors, and then 102 books have been from authors I'd read from before. And then my publication dates are really, I don't even know. Like, I've got the year 501 to 2020. 2022 is sitting at 20 books, which is 13.8%. 2021 is 13 books at 9%. 2020 is at 9 books, with making up 6.2%. So yeah, I think I'm reading more backlist recently rather than continuing on with the new releases, which is fine, just something to observe. In terms of books that I've acquired, 22% are read. And this is for the whole past 9 months. 22% are read, 45% have been gifted to me. Nearly half my books have been gifted. Ha! And then 35% have representation of some form, whether that be disability, mental illness, LGBT or BIPOC, and I do definitely want to improve on this. And this has been really skewed by getting quite a large collection of series and they're not by BIPOC authors or have any representation in them. So I know that is something that I want to pay more attention to for the books that I'm bringing in, but I'm happy that I'm now tracking this, and I do know that it would shift if more of them were read, because I would actually know any inclusion of diversity in it or diversity representation within the book. But I'm still happy with where we're at and how we're traveling, because I can always improve. And I think the things that are catching my attention are having more rep within them themselves. And yeah, but I'm just a scavenger who scabs off my friends and isn't very selective, but I'm starting to shift towards being more so yeah, that's where we're at. Let me know if there are any statistics that you would like me to track for next year. I do find it rather interesting, although I don't track the books that I'm reading in terms of diversity, because I am trying to read off my shelves. My shelves weren't representative of the wider community when I first started, and I'm still working through that backlog. As long as I can continue to improve the books that I'm bringing in and making sure that there is some form of diversity in there, I'm happy. So I'm not going to track what I'm reading in terms of diversity, because I know that it's going to be appalling until I can get back to where I'm happy with. That's just how I go about it at this point in time. Let me know in the comments how your statistics are looking. Do you have any nerdy stats that you would like to share in regards to your reading? If you do track, do you have your page total? Because I love seeing that number, whether it's 500 or 600,000. Like, I think it's just awesome watching the page numbers grow rather than the number of books, because I feel like my average size per book is 289.66. So 290 pages per book, which I feel is leaning towards the shorter side. Admittedly, Animorphs, I'm reading a lot of graphic novels, a lot of quick things, a lot of short reads just to keep the momentum going because life was difficult. But yeah, I'm just curious. That's a fun fact. I'm gonna leave it here. Let me know anything you want to let me know down below. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!